this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up on a very exciting note that has come after many episodes because our youngsters, our pretty little vampires, have been summoned to the priestess's tower for their readings. So we are going to be getting all of those fun stuff done. Now for those of you who have forgotten or just jumped in, which we have a lot of seasons and episodes, and if you go through them in order you'll probably understand this a lot more, but these predictions that we do for our vampiresses help us develop story in the next season. So currently this season, the story that's developing between our ladies, yes, it's partly the randomness of the game, but also how we interpret that randomness depends on the signs they got in the previous season when they were young girls. So that's kind of what we're doing over here. Typically we would do it as soon as a child moves into the castle or as soon as they age up into a child, but as you guys know, because of our back-to-back reading, this has moved along quite a bit, and now we finally get to do all of their readings together, which again is a bit weird. I think the most we've done is 2 readings together, but we haven't had something like this where all of the girls kind of do it in one go. But I'm really excited. I already have their names written down in the tomes list, which I think I have made public to you guys. If it's not in the description, then I will try and pop it in, but it's a resource you guys can look through. Or maybe I said I'll make it public at a later time. I'm not entirely sure. Do you guys remember what I said? I think I might just... Actually, no. I don't think I've made it public just yet. Maybe I should make a public version. Because I type in notes in terms of story and those kind of things. Maybe I should make a public version so that I don't spoil the story for you guys and you can see like the past predictions and all those kind of things. So I'll have a look at that. But okay guys, let's dive right in. So our order of readings today, we're going to have Galaxia Dragon first. So she's the little girl in blue, the twin in blue. And then we'll have her sister Saphira with the red eyes. Then we'll have Yuki Noxa, and then finally Princess Aphrodite Salazar. So, okay, I'm quite excited. Now before we head on into gameplay, I was going through the tomes list and I was putting in their names and generations and stuff. And I realized I have a whole section for ingredients that I think started in Generation 1, like each ingredient in the game. Depending on if we use them or not for story purposes, they have known side effects, unknown side effects, those kind of things. And I think started on that, but then I stopped using it. And I was just, out of curiosity going through the list, and I found an entry for Museberry, which is what we use to get our priestesses in an inspired mood so they can read the dreams and see what prediction, or not prediction, but what signs the children are going to get. And when I was looking at that, I wrote down a known side effect and unknown side effect. So the known side effect is that our Sims can actually gain the erratic trait. So whoever uses that, they have a 5% chance of gaining the erratic trait. So that's something that I've never really played around with, but I'm thinking I might want to do it. So essentially, if we can get Priestess Zelda to consume 1 Museberry and do all of the readings, that's great because that reduces her chance of, turning one of her traits into an erratic trait. That's a permanent personality change, by the way. Or if we have to keep using multiple berries, like if she runs out of time and has to have another berry, then her chances increase because there's a 5% chance of her gaining the erratic trait every time, or swapping one of her traits for the erratic trait every time she consumes a Museberry. So I kind of want to get started with that. I think it'll be fun. There's also an unknown side effect, which I know but you guys don't. So I can use that for the purpose of story. So we'll have to see what happens with that, but I thought it would be kind of a fun idea to play around with that. So okay, let's get Priestess Zelda to teleport herself up here. And she's in a decent mood. She might have to have a Potion of Plentiful Knees at some point, maybe right about now. So let's get Zora to give her one of these, which thankfully I can transfer across inventories now. So as soon as she teleports herself up here, I am going to get her to drink that potion so she's in a brilliant mood. And there we go, look at that. Oh, this is so cool. Now this is the one and only time these children will gain access to the inner chamber, inner sanctum of the priestess's tower. So that's kind of interesting. Let's get her to drink this. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. This is exactly what I built this tower for, and we haven't really used much of it. So I am as excited as can be. So let's get her to sit here. So she's going to go on in, and she's going to invite the first girl, Galaxia Dragon. So Galaxia's going to come on in, and she's going to sit down. Ooh, Galaxia! Hold on a second. I can't remember. It would be nice to... Oh, there we go. Well, this is a little bit awkward. Oh my goodness. This is so confusing. Can we dive... See this? I would like to let things go, but this feels too weird with her hair. This feels so weird. But she's sitting down. Okay, well that was interesting. I just wanted to dive in and see how it would be from her perspective. And we did get a bit of a perspective. It was kind of odd. So that's fine. But she is sitting down. This is the first and only time she's going to be allowed in this chamber. Whew. Okay. I'm excited. But actually, I think Galaxia, now that we have all of our kids born, I can start thinking about who's going to be in line for what. So I'll just tell you guys what I'm thinking right now. Princess Aphrodite is going to be the next queen for sure, because she doesn't have any rivals. So she's going to be the next queen. And then Galaxia Dragon is going to be the next priestess. So, okay, Galaxia in the future might have access to this chamber because she's a priestess in line. She's inheriting her mother's role. And then Yuki is going to be our next scholar. So Yuki's going to inherit her mother's role and be the next scholar. Our champion doesn't have a daughter, which means that Saphira could become the next champion. But then also we have Siri. So Siri could also become the next champion. But what I'm thinking is that Saphira will become the Generation 5 champion. And then the youngest sister, Siri, is going to become the Generation 5 brood mother. That's what I'm thinking. That's how things are going to work for us. So let me know what you guys think about that. So our twin sisters, the dragon sisters at least, they're going to stay in the main coven. And then Siri, the youngest, is going to be the brood mother. And she's possibly going to move out after she has her child. So we'll have to think about how that works exactly. But kind of like the idea. So, okay. Let's dive right in. We need to get Lady Zelda to eat a museberry. And when she eats this, I'm just going to not calculate, but I'm going to randomize from 1 to 100 to see if she's going to gain the erratic trait or not. So if she gets 1 to 5, like 5 or under, that means she has gained the erratic trait. That's a side effect that has happened from having that museberry, and one of her traits, we're going to randomize which one, gets swapped out for the erratic trait. But if we get 6 or higher, then it means that she didn't get that weird side effect. And then I'm going to do another little randomization for the unknown side effect, because there's a 5% chance of that, to see if that happens or not. But I'm not going to tell you guys what that side effect is, because that's an unknown side effect for you folks. Okay, here she goes. She's going to eat that. And now she's inspired. And this is going to last for 4 hours. She should get all the readings done, hopefully. So let me randomize. Oh, thank goodness. That was an 82. So that means she has not gained the erratic trait from eating that museberry. And I have to do this every time she eats museberry. And then I'm going to randomize again to see if she gets the unknown side effect. It's a 20, thank goodness. So she did not get the unknown side effect. We are all goods. We are fine. And that unknown side effect only happens like the first time we get our Sims to use something, and it can be used for a story purpose. But then after that side effect happens, our Sims obviously note it down and they know that it happened. So we calculate for that early on. Or they just avoid whatever it is that they ate, which made them that way. And I think we used this system when we were playing with, was it Ophelia when she was very young? I think Lady Ambrosia gave Ophelia a moral mushroom or a false moral mushroom, something like that. And that was supposed to cause jealousy, I think, and sow discord as a side effect, like that was the intention. But then it had an unknown side effect that it makes your vampires go bloodthirsty on a blood rampage, which was a huge plot point in the Generation 1. So, yeah, interesting. Okay, here we go, guys. Finally, this moment has come upon us. Now, I hope we're able to get all of these readings done in this episode. That is the goal. So this episode might go a little bit over, but we'll see how that goes. Now, Zelda is going to talk about dreams. We're going to talk about dreams with Galaxia. And then, guys, we have to look at Galaxia's thought bubbles. Not Zelda's, Galaxia's. Is that it? Is that how I did it? No. See, look at me. I'm saying it the wrong way. Ugh, I haven't done this for so long. Okay, so I'm supposed to look not at Galaxia. We're supposed to look at Zelda's thought bubbles because she's a priestess. She's the one who's reading the signs. So we're going to not look at Galaxia. We're going to look at Zelda's thought bubbles. And the first 3 thought bubbles she has are going to be the signs that she has seen for Galaxia. So let's talk about dreams. And here we go, guys. And then you guys can take these signs. I'll probably just revisit them on the screen so you guys get a summary of the signs we had. And then you can jump down in the comments and let me know your predictions for what these signs mean for Galaxia in the next season. And basically you guys can do this for every single child that we have the signs read for. And that I'm going to copy all of that down from the comment section. I'm going to paste it in my tomes. So I'm going to paste it in the Google document that I use for the predictions, and then when next season comes around and I have to think of a story or how to interpret certain events, then I will use the suggestions that you guys gave me to create some sort of story. So, okay, here we go. Okay, they're definitely going to get up and go around, so we have to keep an eye out for Zelda. And this is her daughter too, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, she wants to hug her daughter before she reads her signs. Oh, okay. So we have a dragon. That could mean various things because we have a dragonarium with royal dragons. And also, the cadet branch is called Dragon. Galaxia's last name is Dragon, so that can mean anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first sign for Galaxia is Dragon. Let's see the second sign. What's the second sign? Come on, Zelda. Give me a second sign. Give me a second sign. We need to ignore Galaxia. Just look at Zelda so we don't miss the second sign that she gives us. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. So that is artistry, art. We'll do art. We'll leave it at art. I feel like that's pretty generic. So we have dragon, we have art as a second sign. And then let's keep seeing. What's her third sign gonna be? What is her third sign gonna be? Come on, Zelda. Give me a third sign. Give me that third bubble. Give me that third bubble that we all want. It can take a little bit of time sometimes. You have to be patient because I don't want to interrupt and influence anything. It's okay. Okay, she's speaking. What's the third and final sign for Galaxia Dragon? Ooh. So, what would that be? Coffee or cafe? Coffee or cafe? I'm trying to think if that would be coffee or like cafe. Okay, well, I think we can... Coffee is pretty general, I think. Coffee is pretty general. Or should we say cafe? Oh, this is so tough. We'll say coffee. We'll say coffee. I think that's pretty general. So those are her signs, which is very, very weird. I don't think we've had some of them before. So Galaxia's 3 signs, and I'm going to do a summary of this on the screen so you guys can have a look and give me your predictions. Her 3 signs are dragon, art, and coffee. So dragon, art, and coffee. You guys let me know what you think they mean for our little Galaxia priestess in line. But okay, so we've wrapped that one up. Now let's end the conversation. We're going to get Zelda to sit down here, and we're going to get Galaxia to come out here and join the other girls. So okay, Galaxia's going to come on out. So we have her 3 signs. And now we need to send her sister in, the next champion in line. So Saphira is going to come in as the next champion, and we need to see what her signs are going to be. Okay, so here goes Saphira. Well, it's positive, I guess. At least we haven't seen... I think Saphira is very nervous about this. Her sister was fine and confident, all of that, but I think Saphira is quite nervous about what her signs might be. Oh, it's so sweet. But you know what's really cool, guys? The fact that Kali, our original champion, had these exact same red eyes, but we lost that from the 2nd generation onwards because her daughter had yellow eyes, and then all of the Ranarain since then have had yellow eyes. It's pretty cool that even though the Ranarain line has ended, the new champion, like the next person who's going to be champion now, she has those red eyes again. So that's very interesting how it comes back, some of these characteristics. Okay, so she's sitting down. Now her mother is going to read out her signs. So the same thing, we're going to talk about dreams, and then we're going to have a look at Zelda to see what she gets. So here we go. Let's see the 3 signs for Saphira. I mean, so far it's good because we don't have anything like crazy dangerous or anything you have to worry about. I remember in the early generations we used to get like tombstones and the sun and death as signs, and they were so scary. But okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, what is that? Is that an alien? Is that a flippin' alien? Okay, I think that's an alien. This is so weird. What the heck is happening? Okay. So, I think that's alien. We have never had this happen before. But, okay, Saphira's first sign is alien. Let's have a look at what the other signs might be. Oh my goodness, child. Okay, well, we have alien as the first one. Let's focus in. And neat, right? Neatness? Okay, so that's kind of, yeah, we'll say neatness. We'll say neatness. Tidiness? Neat? We'll stick with neat, I think. Yeah, because that is, I think, the symbol for the neat trait, something like that. So, okay, we have aliens as the first sign. We've got neat as the second sign. And what's the third sign? What is the third sign, Zelda? Her first and second signs, like, came really quick, so that's good. Took a lot longer for Galaxia, I think. Okay. Mess? Slob? Oh, that is so confusing. Okay. So, we have... Well, actually, I'll say tidiness. So, the 3 signs that Saphira has: alien, tidiness, and garbage. Okay. So, those are her signs. They are very, very odd in their own way. Let me know what you guys think they might mean for her future, and they also came very quick. Galaxia's took a lot more deciphering, but Saphira's signs came very easily to Zelda. But okay, those are her signs. She got, holy cow, she got alien, she got tidiness, and she got garbage. That is such a weird combination, especially having garbage after tidiness. I wonder what that will mean. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let's get her to come out, and then we need to send in Yuki. So she's gonna come on out, and then we'll send in Yuki. I'm probably most excited for Princess Aphrodite because she is just so unique in the fact she doesn't have any sisters. She is, rivalrous. What am I saying? Rivalless. There we go. She's next in line for the throne with no competition. So let's have a look. And she's also very, very nice and kind and very different from previous queens and princesses in general. So here comes Yuki. So Zelda's finished doing these readings for her own daughters. Now she's going to do it for the next scholar in line. Sit down, Yuki. I think Yuki probably feels a little bit nervous too, but not as nervous as Saphira. Not as nervous. Her mother probably gave her a lot of instruction, and she probably read up a lot of books and stuff before coming in here. So she probably feels more curious and excited than anything else. Okay, here we go. Let's read her signs and see what they are going to be. Talk about dreams. Oh, where's my talk about dreams? Where did my dreams go? Oh no, I need my dreaminess. Darn it. Why can't I talk about dreams, I wonder? I'm inspired, aren't I? I wonder if we have just finished everything from talking about dreams. But I need to specifically talk about dreams. There's a reason why I do that interaction, because it gives us kind of the most variety in terms of moodlets that can pop up. So that kind of sucks. But you're talking to someone entirely different. Can we have okay, I think we need to try to have another Museberry to see if maybe we can talk about more dreams. I don't know if this will work, but we'll try our best. Okay, let's try and have another Museberry. That does mean we might have to, but she's very inspired already. She might have just talked about too many dreams? Goodness. Okay. I'm wondering if we have to wait before we can read for Princess Aphrodite and Yuki. Like, I don't want to compromise their signs because of the fact that she's kind of going through those interactions. So, you know what? I am going to wait, possibly. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait it out. So what I'm going to do, guys, I am possibly going to end this episode a little bit earlier than usual. And I'm going to let Zelda get a little bit of rest. And then at a later time, I will call Yuki and Aphrodite back in. So in the next episode, I'll call Yuki and Aphrodite back in. And then we'll get Zelda to have another Museberry, like after she's cooled down from this one. And then we will do their readings, and hopefully then she can talk about dreams and decipher what their readings are. Because I don't want to compromise that by picking a different interaction. They need to use that specific one. So, okay guys, thank you so much for watching. And I think this is good because it doesn't overwhelm us with a bunch of the predictions. You guys can focus on Galaxia and Saphira this episode, and then in the next episode you can give your suggestions for Yuki and Princess Aphrodite. But okay guys, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.